Should you use a finger pick when trying to learn clawhammer banjo as a beginner? Hello guys, and welcome back to another video here on the Banjo Addict page. I greatly appreciate you pushing that play button. If you love banjo content, please consider subscribing to my channel because that's the only content I post on this channel. Today I want to talk about needing a finger pick for the clawhammer banjo. For those of you all who don't know, I've been trying to play clawhammer banjo for about a year now, teaching myself. Teaching yourself, you don't get the little tricks and hints, that a teacher will give you to save you a lot of time. And so I spent way too much time trying to figure out whether I needed a pick on my finger to strum clawhammer banjo with. Now, for the sake of this video, I just want to let everybody know that I am no expert in clawhammer banjo. I've just begun to learn the clawhammer style myself. I'm just using things that I have learned as I've been trying to learn clawhammer banjo as a hopefully help somebody else out there who might be trying to learn clawhammer banjo. Now, I have decided not to wear a pick. I don't know if you've seen in my other videos on clawhammer, I used to wear a pick on my finger. I have decided against wearing a pick. Now I'm going to give you some of the reasons why I decided to just go with my bare finger when playing the clawhammer banjo. One of the first reasons is, to be honest with you, I don't want to be searching for a pick when I'm going to play the clawhammer banjo. I just want to pick it up and I want to be able to just play it without having to search for a pick or anything that I may have lost, because I've went through that a lot with this. I don't keep up with it real well, and that's one of the main reasons is I have to search for it all the time when I got to find a pick to play the clawhammer. Now I can just pick it up and I've got my pick right here in my hand. Now, one of the next reasons, guys, is it actually gives the clawhammer banjo more of a mellow sound. It ain't that crisp, pop, pop sound, which is why I think I love the clawhammer banjo, is that mellow, fingertip sound. It ain't the metal, like a real crisp sound. So it gives it more of a mellow sound instead of that crisp, metal sound. And so I like that sound a lot better, and that's another reason why I don't use a pick. Also, I can be much more accurate with my finger without a pick on it than I can with a pick for some reason. I don't know why. That may just be me. Other people may be more accurate with a pick. I can't be, because like feeling the tip of my finger and knowing where it's at helps me a lot when I'm strumming the clawhammer to hit strings. And one of the, what do you call it? You call it something, and I don't know what that is. One of the practice techniques that I use is I work up the banjo, each string. Like I'll strum and hit the bottom string, and then I'll work and do the strum and hit the second string, and then I'll strum and hit the third string. And I'll work up and down that way a lot. Each day I do that quite a bit, just to get my finger used to that position when I'm hitting them strings. I found out that using the pick, it gets caught on each string as I'm trying to do it, and I didn't like that at all. That's another reason why I decided to get rid of the pick. I'm gonna give you the main reason that I wanted to use a pick in the first place. I keep my fingernails cut short, and so I never feel like my fingernails would ever get long enough or be strong enough to strike on the banjo strings. And so I started wearing a pick for that reason. Come to find out that that ain't the case. I mean, you need your fingernails, and I'm sure a fingernail would work, but I keep mine cut short. I don't know if you can tell or not. I actually like to look at other people's fingers, but I'm just showing you for reference how short my fingernail is. I'm striking it with the tip of my finger right here, which I'm sure a fingernail would help at some point in time when it grows back out, but it still doesn't stop me from being able to strum the clawhammer. My little bit of playing that I probably showed in this video, I'm not nowhere near an expert yet. I have got the strum down, and I've got some things I'm trying to work through, some books, which that's going to be in later on videos. I'm going to try to do a video on all of the everything I'm using to learn the clawhammer banjo with. I'm going to try to put out a video and show the books and things that I try to learn this with. One last thing, guys, I want to tell you all about. A lot of people, it depends on who it is, what they use, whether they use their middle finger. I don't want to do that because it looks like I'm flipping you off. But anyway, their middle finger or they use their index finger here to strike the strings with. And I don't think it really makes a difference. It's just whatever's for you and what you get used to using. I've gotten used to my index finger, and so that's what I use. If I practice with it, I could probably do it just as well with my middle finger, I think. That was with the middle finger right there, and you could probably do just as well with either one. Alright guys, thank you all for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed the content, please consider smashing that like button, guys, because it helps out tremendously. I greatly appreciate it, and we will see you all next week. Thanks for watching.